Hello. Today I want to talk a little bit about mindfulness and what it means and what we can do to be more mindful in our days, because we can go through them being distracted and often just numbing things, thinking about things all the time, worrying about the past, ruminating over things. And we're actually not living in the present moment, because the present moment is literally the only time we're alive. And often we can feel in stress because we're worrying about things that aren't actually happening in this moment. And our body doesn't know the difference. Our body doesn't know the difference between something that's happening in real life and something that's just happening in our minds. So our bodies respond in the same stress response that can cause all sorts of problems within the body, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all the things. So learning how to be a little bit more mindful is really, really good for us. So, how do we do that? I mean, it's easier said than done. We have so many distractions throughout the day. We can be so busy doing all the things. I know for me, my distraction is my phone. I often find in those times when I don't have anything to do, where maybe you're waiting for something, maybe you're waiting to leave the house to go for an appointment or waiting to meet a friend, what do? I pick up my phone. maybe you do this too. I pick up my phone, I look at my phone, and I'm on there, and suddenly I'm scrolling, doom scrolling, looking through things, then things come up and comparisons and, oh, I'm not doing what they're doing and all the things. And a response is happening, whether I'm aware of it or not, a response is happening, but I'm not in the moment. I'm not just enjoying that moment for what it is. So how can we be more mindful? Well, it's the little things. It's starting little. It's the same with any of these practices. Let's not be mindful. We're not going to be mindful all day, every day. That's just not going to happen. It's just impossible. But in those small moments that you get, maybe it's going out for a walk without your phone, without distractions. And it could literally be a 5-10 minute walk, and notice the things around you. What can you see? What can you smell? What can you touch? Getting in touch with those senses. That's a really good way to suddenly be in the present moment. Maybe it's your cup of tea or coffee in the morning. How can you be more mindful instead of when the kettle's waiting to boil, instead of getting your phone or doing other things? Just sit, just stand, and just be. Notice things around you. What can you hear? When you pour that coffee, what does it sound like? What does it smell like? Take that time having that first sip of coffee. All those little things. You could do this at traffic lights when you're waiting for, the lights to go green. Or there are all these little moments throughout the day where you can just connect with yourself and just connect with that present moment and just become aware of the things that are around you. Because, like I say, this is the only place we are alive, in this moment, right here, right now. Thank you.